Tonight on the show, one of my guests will be meeting their new waxwork for the first time. But who will it be?
Is it me?
Oh, let's start the show! Sofa tonight, Britain's most famous detective, Sherlock star Benedict Cumberbatch, on our show. The funniest woman in Britain, Miranda Hart, is here. One of my favourite actors, Timothy Spall, is joining us. For us, we have music from the fantastic Maroon 5. I know. Maroon 5. They're cool. They're hella cool. Yeah. Now, I can't wait to show Benedict his waxwork. It was good, wasn't it? That was good. It does. It looks really like him. It's going to be in Madame Tussauds. In fact, they're going to have to move my waxwork to make room. I wonder where they'll put it. Well, that's ridiculous. I would never wear those shoes. Not me. I was talking to Benedict about his new film, The Imitation Game, where he... yes, let's whoop it. He's out there punching the air. Yeah, whoop my film. The Imitation Game, where he plays mathematical genius Alan Turing, who can work out anything. Seriously. I think that's him working out how to hide his erection. Hey, gents! Hey, gents! Hey, hey, hey! Ooh, those pesky bus rides. Turing was a computer genius. Do you know, he was the first man to discover that this very important number, when turned upside down, spells boobies. Yeah. It was him. It was him. And great to have Timothy Spall on the show. Yeah, his new film is Mr. Turner. Mr. Turner. Now, that's Turner working on one of his famous paintings. Look at that intense concentration. And here's the final effort. Nailed it! I must say, though, I first loved Timothy in Auf Wiedersehen, Pet. Hilarious show all about builders. I used to watch it for the crack. I did. Let's get the guests on! Later, with the music from Maroon 5! The first is celebrating at Timothy Spall! Hello, sir! So down. There you are. Thank you. Come in, have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. She's downstairs, Miranda Hart! Oh! Hello again. Come again. Somebody greet him. Hello, Timothy Miranda. Hello. And accept your invitation, it's Benedict Cumberbatch! The real thing, everybody! The real thing! Hello, sir. I'm very well. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Thank you. I'm very excited to Yes? All right, calm. They're very excited to introduce you to your waxwork later. You haven't actually physically met it yet.
I haven't met it. No.
No, it's him.
I should say.
It is.
So.
Yeah, no, it's a him. Yeah.
I hope. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's all man.
Oh, right.
All man. Yeah, extra
You've had a
wax.
look.
Yeah. I should donate some earwax. Yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will need Febreze to get the smell of success off this sofa after tonight's show. Because, no, seriously, winners all. Timothy Spall, already Best Actor at the Cannes Film Festival for Mr. Turner.
Already, I know.
Already?
How did that happen?
Already? No, seriously, you are terrific, Mr. Turner. And it was so sweet. I don't know if you saw any footage of this bit, but you blubbed throughout.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, which is adorable.
Yeah, I was really drunk. I was overcome. You know, I really didn't expect it. And I wrote a bit of a speech on my iPhone, and when I got it out, it said low battery. I said, oh, shit, I've got to get on with this. And it went off to make it up. So I spoke for hours. Thanked everybody, you know, even the hamsters that I didn't get for Christmas. I was like...
And Miranda Hart, oh, well, see ya. You're all Hollywood now, aren't you? You're in a Hollywood movie, an actual Hollywood movie.
I did my first film this year, yes. Very exciting.
Yeah.
But these guys are all I'm still keeping it real on the coalface television. I'm all about the TV Choice Awards. I'm planning for the third next year. It's the people's choice, guys. It's sponsored by Daz, I'm all about it. I'm still in TV.
Now, Benedict, you haven't won an Oscar yet, but last year you were part of the Oscar-winning film.
Yeah, I was,
12 Years
which was an amazing honour. I mean, that night is so extraordinary in itself, but to sort of crown it all with that was very special, and for such an extraordinary film, it was amazing.
And great to kind of get up on stage at the end. And,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's so...
Me too, I'm in it!
Exactly. I'm glad I did my photobomb earlier on rather than then.
This is the weird thing.
Yeah.
Like, at the beginning, like, how overexcited must Benedict Cumberbatch be that at the beginning of the evening, he did this?
I was very overexcited because that's a very high jump.
I thought you were standing on something. That's a jump.
Several publicists, yeah. Like a running human leapfrog at it. No, it was... Well, Ellen, who was hosting, Ellen DeGeneres, I thought did a fantastic job. She started it by oiling everyone on the red carpet with vodka. So her show was handing out, whilst they were interviewing us, these little miniatures of vodka. And it's a nerve-wracking event. It's the Oscars, for heaven's sake. So, yeah, I was emboldened by booze, a little bit like Timothy was in his acceptance.
Did they know you were doing a Kenneth Williams impersonation?
Yeah, it was like that.
Hey, listen, word on the street is you may well be heading back to Oscarland because of your stand-up performance as Alan Turing in The Imitation Game. Now, yes, whoop it.
That's the producer.
Yeah. No, listen, it's all about Alan Turing. You don't know he's the guy who broke the German Enigma code and helped the Allies to victory.
I think he's a national icon and a hero. I think he should be on the back of banknotes. He should be on school textbooks, you know, science books as well as history books. An extraordinary man. And this extraordinary group of people that Alan's in charge of, they solved this unsolvable riddle puzzle, this codification of all the messages that went between German High Command and the troops or the army or the navy or the Air Force, you know, were codified, obviously. And anyone could pick them up, anyone could hear them on a radio, but couldn't translate what they meant. And these people, there were scientists, there were mathematicians, there were physicists, the kind of brains you think would be able to think laterally and scientifically about the problem, but also artists and musicians and actors. So it was a wide, huge net of brainiacs, of these extraordinary minds thinking laterally to solve this problem. And so it focuses a lot on that. And then either side, you learn about Alan's story, which is...
Yes, the top and the tail, the beginning and the end, they're not happy times.
No,
I mean, after this incredible success in the war.
Well, he was appallingly served by our government, our culture, our nation at the time. He was prosecuted in the 50s for being homosexual and given the choice between state sanctions, castration through estrogen injections, or 2 years imprisonment. And he chose the castration because he wanted to carry on his work. But, you know, the way you learn about him, the way the film explores him, it's very funny. It is very funny at times, as well as being really shocking and moving and thrilling.
So, The Imitation Game, it opens in 2 weeks on the 14th of November, and we've got a clip, and this is yourself, Benedict, as Alan Turing, and this is you when you go to apply for the job of Codebreaker.
OK.
You're trying to break the German Enigma machine.
What makes you think that?
It's the greatest encryption device in history, and the Germans use it for all major communications. If the Allies broke Enigma, well, it would turn into a very short war indeed. Of course, that's what you're working on. But you also haven't got anywhere with it. If you had, you wouldn't be hiring cryptographers out of university. You need me a lot more than I need you. I like solving problems, Commander. And Enigma is the most difficult problem in the world.
No, Enigma isn't difficult, it's impossible. The Americans, the Russians, the French, the Germans, everyone thinks Enigma is unbreakable.
Good. Let me try, and we'll know for sure, won't we?
This is great, isn't it? Really, really good. Now, Benedict, every time you're on the show, we get so many messages and tweets and emails from your... Now, they're not Cumberbitches anymore, are they?
They change name every time I'm on.
OK, what are they now?
Cumbers.
Cumbers?
I don't know, I'm making it up, Graham. I don't know anymore.
Do you know what you are?
Cumber People Collective,
People.
bunches, brands, babes.
It's like they're not a
bodies,
group anymore.
People. No. I think there's definitely some splintering going on.
There's a lot of splintering. Yeah. OK, so there's a bunch of questions that I'm contractually obliged to ask you. They will go nuts if I don't. Okay. So obviously, when will we see more Sherlock?
2015, I think, yeah.
OK, are you in the next Star Trek?
No comment.
OK. Are you in the new...
What a cheese!
Wow. Are you in the new Star Wars movie?
No comment. Of course I'm not.
I heard a rumour you were seen around the set.
I did go to set, which was fantastic. I mean, it was like walking through my childhood, and Harrison, whose place I'm honoured enough to be in on the sofa, it was... yeah, he wasn't there. The point is, I walked to the Millennium Falcon, I sat down. I mean, it was incredible. It was
would you not be a stormtrooper?
Shouldn't be even saying this. I probably shouldn't be saying this on television.
Well, no,
it's a secret. Don't tell anyone.
We know that in it because it fell on his foot. So
that's right.
Yeah, so
that's right. That's right. That's already been spoiled.
Yeah.
That's
but
fine.
Did you not ask to be a stormtrooper or something?
No comment.
Are you a stormtrooper? Are you? Are you at the back of one of those people?
Unbelievable. No comment. Years ago, they go
back of the troops will just see something like that.
Yeah.
Is that him? Is that him? Actually, last time, as you say, you were here with Harrison Ford before. You did an incredible Chewbacca, but I'm told you also do a Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, no, it's a big sea monster. Terrible. You don't make much money out of doing a good Jar Jar, let me tell you that. The most loathed character of any franchise ever. Rightfully so, in my opinion. But, yeah.
And Spall the Dragon is back.
He is, yeah.
Christmas.
It's a finished business.
And I read that as a voice, that there isn't... I mean, obviously, it's put through treatments and things, but actually, it sounds very like what you did.
Oh, God. Do you want me to do that as well?
If you can.
So, Miranda...
Oh, my God!
Is your heart beating faster? Slower than before?
Wow. I was on the wrong side for my mouth.
I don't know whether it's aroused or terrifying.
I don't think
it's arousing and terrifying in equal measure. I'm very confused right now.
I'm confused.
Were you aroused at that?
My hand went towards the heart. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on television.
Does that hurt?
No, but I feel quite faint.
So do I. Stop.
Yeah.
But explain this, Benedict Cumberbatch. This is odd. Of all the questions we had, the one that came up most often was ask Benedict to say the word penguin. What is this about?
Well, apparently I got it wrong repeatedly in a documentary. It wasn't a documentary about said animal. It was a documentary about, I think, about the South Pacific in general. And now I'm completely terrified of the word. I don't go near it.
Well, no, because I know, here's the thing. I thought, oh, I'm sure they're making it up, but we actually looked at this documentary.
Oh, good.
So the documentary is called... The documentary is called Strange Islands. The first one you sort of get away with, and then after that you lose all sense of what the word is.
Oh, good.
Let's have a look. Listen carefully.
And the last thing you might expect to see here is penguins. These are Fiordland crested penguins, named after this corner of South New Zealand. So why are these woodlands so attractive to penguins? A freshwater stream through the forest makes a handy highway for a parent penguin heading home from a fishing trip.
The funny thing is, you don't do this in isolation. You have a team of, natural history experts based in Bristol, funded by you, the tax-paying public. It's not just me sitting there in a booth going, I think I know how to say penguin. I'll say penguins. It's mortifying, but there are other people who should take some flack, including my producer.
You and a bottle of vodka.
But did no one at the end of the thing, could we just try the word penguin again?
Maybe. Maybe they just gave up. I honestly don't know.
But then what I love is, in the way that life is, how special that Benedict is now starring as a wolf in this film. So, can you say it now?
Well, I've had a word with Disney. I need to check that I have said it correctly in the film.
Penguin. Gwyn.
No, penguin.
Penguin! He's all over it.
The sense of achievement.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miranda Hart has a new book out. Yes, she does. Now, it is the best of Miranda, and it's a real treat for fans. It is the scripts of 6 episodes.
Yes.
But with kind of annotations and things that happened on set and things that happened before and stuff. And of the 18 episodes that you've wrote thus far, how did you pick these ones?
I suppose they are my favourites. That's
really?
Yes,
oh,
I think.
The poor other episodes.
The poor other... I mean, I wrote them. It's not like I'm dissing other writers. So, yeah, so the first one is in there, because that felt right.
Yeah.
And then I suppose if I had to have a favourite, it would be the one I did a 3-hander with just me and my mother character and a therapist. And so that felt right for a script book, because it was a bit like a play. So that was my favourite. So, yeah, they're my 6 favourites.
OK. And at Christmas, are we getting 2 or 3?
We're getting 2, and it's going to be the finale of the whole thing.
Well, now I've heard this.
Yes.
So, what, do you die at the end?
By the way,
I mean, is it one of those kind of darker episodes for Christmas?
It's a bomb and we all die.
Yeah. Wow, I did not see that coming.
No, but it just sort of felt the right time for her to kind of come into her own. I want her to be happy and succeed and be herself. And once she's done that, then there isn't really a sitcom anymore.
OK.
Yeah.
But it could come back, couldn't it?
Well, no, I've sort of written the finale.
OK, let me put it this way. It's a choice between going on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, or reviving Miranda.
No,
Miranda's coming back, isn't it? Yeah, Miranda's still coming back. Yeah.
She's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless you. You heard it here first.
But we'll miss it.
Oh, well, look, there's the right reaction, because it would be awful if everyone went, yes!
Never again!
Something people said on Twitter today, which really made me laugh. I'm so relieved it's all over. When I said I had a big announcement to make, they were like, please say you're retiring.
No!
No, but you always get, as much as love, you always get the opposite, and I think it's quite funny.
OK.
You can't expect to be in this business without being ridiculed.
Absolutely. No, it's funny.
It's part of the fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I made the mistake of... I read something about Mr Turner, and then it slipped down. I read this review, it said something very nice, and Timothy Spall gives this whatever marvellous performance, and then it come up, and then it said, Timothy Spall is a great big fat bogey, not worth... I thought, that's not very nice.
I hope they don't put that on the poster.
Well, I just read the review again.
He's a real writer. He knows what he's talking about. But as well as the scripts, in that you do talk about, you know, filming the episodes, and the weird thing is, like, so many of these things did happen to you.
Well, not so many. A few.
Well, the osteopath, well, the massage osteopath thing is real.
Oh, yes. I did once go to an osteopath, and he put me in a certain position, if you pardon the expression, all above board, and I did very much heartily break wind. However, and I thought, well, if I'd done that in real life, the Miranda character has to do that. But you then always take it one step further with the sitcom. So then she then blew a candle out.
Oh, right. I was going a step further than that. Or something else.
Family show. Yeah, so there are... Most things haven't happened to me, but there are the odd things like that. I get called Sir quite a lot, that happens.
Oh?
Yeah, it's fine. Don't picture me, it's fine. I just go, these are real. And we all have a lovely time.
Well, it may be too late for the Christmas episode, maybe too late for the finale, but Timothy Spall has a very good plot twist. I don't think you've used it yet.
Right.
Because you sleepwalk, don't you?
Not anymore, thank God.
Well, how did you stop it?
I just stopped. It seemed to coincide with the advent of CT televisions and record. I don't know. Fortunately, because I woke up nude in a corridor of a hotel.
Oh God!
Not outside my room, but on another floor. And I had to go downstairs to the foyer that had a great big picture window, right? And I could see people going to work, coming back from work, in cars. And I had to walk like this, over to the desk. There was nobody there, and there was a domed bell on it. Now, how am I going to ring that bell? without attracting attention to myself and attract attention to myself. And a man came out and he said, "Good evening, sir, can I help you?" I said, "I've locked myself out of my room." He said, "Come with me," and I had to follow him the walk of shame. The people looking in cars like this, funny little fat man behind us walking. And as I went, he showed me back into my room. He said, "Hey, well," so he said, "Will you be having a newspaper in the morning?"
That's a good hotel. Yeah. Good hotel.
That's why I gave up the sleepwalk.
Benedict, do you have anything to offer Miranda as plot lines, or have you been in a similar...
I've been in... I mean, my whole life is sort of stepping between trying to be gracious and embarrassing myself, it seems. I don't know. Yeah, well, I presented... last year I presented this thing called the Loris Awards, which is like the Oscars, but for sports. And, you know, I was meeting some icons of sport.
Yeah.
You know, Formula One racing car drivers, tennis players, and swimmers, including Missy Franklin, the amazing American female swimmer. And she, you know, Missy, she's, what, 18? I mean, she's so young. And so I was thinking, it's incredible, you've achieved so much, and I feel like I'm double your age. I mean, it's incredible just listening to all of your achievements. I'm just... And she was sat right next to her parents as well. I said, you know, I'm sitting here and I'm just getting stiff even listening to you. I didn't have that moment. I didn't have that pause. But I heard behind me. I heard a friend of mine, Julian, who was in the audience, laugh. Literally like a sort of volley go coming like that. And then at the party afterwards, I went up to her and went, "I'm so sorry." She went, "What about?" And then I had to explain.
It's one of those weird apologies where you have to go, "I wasn't stiff at all." You think, oh. Miranda, you've just finished this huge tour of arenas, massively successful. Wow. Now, you do a bit in the show about walks, different walks that you've observed in life.
Yeah. So I do a whole thing about walks.
OK.
And I think the king of all walks is when you walk purposefully in one direction, and say out of a shop, you should walk purposefully in one direction, you immediately realise you're going in the wrong direction. But you can't suddenly turn around because that would look really odd. And we've all felt that, and so we all turn it into something. Like, do you want me to demonstrate?
Please demonstrate, yes, we love it.
So,
on its feet, on its feet. Let's just get it on its feet.
Here?
Well, yes, along here, along here.
So you would walk purposely like that, realise you're going in the wrong direction, and then you have to look at your watch and go, oh, right. Oh, it's 10 past 11, that's interesting, OK. Well, if it's 10 past 11, then yeah, if it's 10 past 11, I should probably... I'll go in that direction. It's hard.
You have the best...
But there are loads of walks.
But you have the best walk of all in the show. You talk about the ultimate walk.
Oh, the ultimate walk is the pop star walk.
Yes.
That Beyoncé nails, which I attempted to do in my show.
Please show us the ultimate walk.
So I'm not asking that. That's for Ben. She's up. She's up.
So you have to be very careful because it's a sort of one foot in front of the other walk, right? Sort of like this. But you have to be careful to do it right, because if you do it wrong, you might do it like this. And then you do a walk that looks like you're scratching an awkward itch. What's that? You know that, when you think, oh, God.
Yeah. Do you want some music to demonstrate it properly? Do you want some music?
Crazy in Love.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, here we go, here we go.
Need to...
OK.
That's the walk. What's that? It's just a high walk, that's it.
It's very good.
That's it. But I want to see him do it.
Go on, Benedict. Do a high walk. Do a high walk. What, there. Yeah, let's go.
And you have to do the attitude, Dan.
Yeah,
5.
Let's get the music going again.
Yeah.
Music going again. Here we go, here we go, here we go. High walk, high walk, high walk, high walk. What's that? Do you want to have a go, Timothy?
No.
No. Timothy's watched the others, thought about it, and gone, no, I don't.
It was a bit more scratching an awkward inch, I'm not going to lie to you.
Was it really?
That was a bit... It's a bit sort of cross between Scratching an Itch and John Cleese.
Don't take the nation.
No.
I thought it was very supermodel. You know, that kind of strange...
Yeah.
It got very street at the end. Very street at the end.
Very street. Very street.
Yeah,
Very street. Now, listen. We are so lucky tonight to Timothy Spall, another person with the buzz of Oscar ringing in their ears, because, as you mentioned, the reviews of Mr. Turner are unbelievable, just fantastic across the board. Everyone loves this movie. It opens next Friday, Halloween, and it's the story of the English Dr. Turner, but it's what the last 25 years about?
That's right. Yeah, the last 25 years of his life, and that was somewhat dictated by the fact that I'm the age I am, and to have started much earlier. I mean, you know.
Skipping down country lanes, doing a Beyonce walk.
So that's what the film is about, and that also happened to be when he, at the height of his success and fame, and when somebody offered to pay the equivalent of like £300 million for all of his work, he refused it. And he's painting at his most revolutionary, at his most decrepit, which is quite an interesting combination.
And in this film, because I think normally in a biopic of being an artist or a musician or whatever, there's that kind of slightly awkward cutaways to kind of hands, or, you know, playing a piano or doing the thing. But in this, you paint Turner paintings.
Well, yeah, I spent... Mr. Lee asked me 2 years before we even started rehearsing the film to learn how to paint. So I did a 2-year course with a brilliant art teacher. He got me to a position where I did a copy of one of his masterpieces.
But you did this. This is a picture of one you did. I mean,
wow,
that's incredible.
Sure, that's not the original. Well, actually, if you're going to pay one of the greatest artists the world has ever known, then the one thing you're going to have to look like is you're going to look like you'd be able to hold a brush and a palette. And Turner was more or less born with one in his hand. A bit uncomfortable for his mother, but he came out and he never stopped painting.
All right, well, listen, we've got a clip. This is you as Mr. Turner, and this is at the Royal Academy, I think.
So the Royal Academy varnishing days, which meant when painters could go in and finish their paintings. No, that was an easy bit because I didn't have to say anything. No, that was like giving it a right seeing to. That was that. When he painted, it was a very visceral, physical thing with him, you know. I mean, so that's what we think. No, we weren't there when he was doing it originally.
He's an extraordinary actor, and that film, it's three masters in one. It's Turner, it's Mike Leigh, and it's him. I mean,
nice.
Oh, nice.
It's true.
That is good.
No, listen, this is not flattery. I've grown up watching this man, and it's the truth. The way Mike Leigh works, the integrity of actors and director trying to bring these stories to our lives, whether they're well-known people or whether they're fictionalised characters, is extraordinary. It's the kind of work we all sort of wish were capable of doing all the time. And I really look up to it. It's
you as a Baseballs.
He's an absolute darling, isn't he?
He is stiff just talking to him. But here's the thing, Tim. So you're in this movie telling this story, but your own story is extraordinary because, oddly, it was 18 years ago, the last time that Mike Leigh was getting all his prizes at Cannes for Secrets and Lies. You were given... I mean, were you literally told you had 3 days to live?
I found that out. They didn't tell me then, but they found out. They told me later when I didn't die that's how long I had to live. They were that kind. No, I had my linen suit sitting on my stove all ready to go. I was diagnosed with leukemia the day before I was supposed to go to Cannes. And when I saw them coming down the red carpet at the Palais de What's-It at Cannes, I was having my first chemo stuck directly into my heart while I was watching this going on.
God.
I mean, it was nice because they were winning prizes, so at least there was something out there while I was sort of doing an impersonation of trying not to peg it, which I've managed to achieve. But no, it was the irony and the juxtapositioning of that wasn't lost on me, I have to say.
But presumably, having literally been given your time's up thing, the last 18 years have they? are you like a different person after that?
Well, yeah, I mean, what it does give you is an acute sense of knowing what is and what isn't worthwhile, you know. What it does, it gives you a bigger intolerance of bullshit, but a much more open mind, you know? So what is good... But also, the thing about when you're in a state of, you know, not knowing whether you're going to live or die or not, you're in a state of profundity. So I remember going out to the park in between treatment and looking at a tree and for the first time really seeing what an amazing thing it is, and that I just thought, oh, that'll do, you know. And for about 10 minutes I looked at that's a really nice tree, right? And then after a while I did it again and I thought, you know, this profundity thing is a bit overrated, isn't it? So when I got better and I started being petty and snapping at the people I loved and shouting at people in traffic jams and being ridiculous, funny and scatological, I knew that I was getting better. Because when you're dying, you tend to be profound. So never fear being a petty fool. It means you ain't dying.
Well, it's an extraordinary story. I'm such a fan of yours, Tim, and wish you much continued success with Turner, which opens next Friday. And now, talking of art, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Benedict Cumberbatch to meet Benedict Cumberwax. Now, this is Madame Tussauds, what are they called? A wax figure. They're not waxwork, they're wax figures.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you haven't met it yet,
no.
right? So, come with me.
Come on.
Come over here.
All right.
Everyone come over and have a look. Have a look. Have a look. So, this is going to be spooky. So, come down here. Come down here. Okay.
Yeah.
You're all set?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Here is Benedict Cumberbatch. Feast your eyes on you.
Oh, that's
That is weird.
Really weird.
Come on.
Really weird.
Come on.
This is very, very weird.
No, it looks so like you.
It's spooky.
Look at the back of the head and everything.
He's tired. He even looks as tired as I feel.
Look at that. Look, see the back.
Oh, yeah,
Shall I stand
yeah.
there? Shall I stand?
That's brilliant.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, do it. Yeah,
Oh, my God.
Look at that way. Yeah, nice. That's very good. That's uncanny. Okay, now...
Spot the wax.
If we all come in and have a picture taken with this, right,
Yeah.
you can photobomb us from behind.
Oh, yeah.
Good idea.
Pile in, everyone, pile in. Okay.
Let's take a run up. Ready?
Okay. Camera over there somewhere.
Ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hey! Well done, that man. See you, darling. Bye. Bye. They don't like touch. Don't touch it. Down.
It looks much better than the one... I went to a waxworks once in Great Yarmouth, it's no longer there. And it had one of... it was supposed to be Michael Jackson, but it was about this big. And I think it used to be Sammy Davis Jr. Different wig on him. I put his underpants on outside his truck.
I said hi to that backstage.
Did you? You got confused.
I wasn't going to say.
And you thought he's so standoffish.
Yeah.
Or he's changed.
I know. I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or not.
And then my makeup artist went, why is Benedict Cumberbatch just stare? What's he staring at? I'm not joking.
Right, it's time for music. Before we hear this week's stories in the big red chair, ladies and gentlemen, the song is Animals, the album is V, the band is Maroon 5.
See
job, sir. Well done. Very good. How are you? Very good. When have you come back? Yeah, do you want to sit here? That's Timothy Spall, Miranda Hart, Benedict Cumberbatch. Hello, 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 hello. Hi, hi, hi. Now, so you are the representative of Maroon 5 on Earth?
Yes.
Yes. Now, that's from the new album, which is The...
You know, I forgot what the initial intention behind the V was, as if it was 5 or V or we. I kind of lost track of what it meant, so whatever you want it to mean, it means.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'll go with V.
That sounds great.
Yeah, nice. That's the album V. And now you're doing tours. May 26th, 28th, Wembley Arena, Birmingham LG Arena, May 31st, and then June the 1st at Manchester Arena. And then, is it a world tour?
It is a world tour. It is, and thank you for knowing the dates, because I did not know the exact dates.
I don't really know the dates. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I think it's a weird time. It's a weird time in Adam Levine's life because for the last...
That's me.
Yeah, because in the last year you have been the sexiest man in the world, and that's coming to an end now.
It was a good year.
Timothy Spall's up next. We're working down the couch.
Yeah, I haven't got my application form.
And we must just mention your incredibly beautiful wife. She is...
We mentioned. No, she's beautiful inside and out.
How long have you been married?
A few days, I think. A couple of months, a few months. It's been unbelievable.
Yeah, don't just go with a few months. Be specific.
Like,
I think women like to know that you know how long you've been...
19th of July was...
Very good. Well done. Good husband. Good husband.
My birthday.
Thanks for that.
Oh. Weird. I just wanted to butt into the conversation. It's my birthday on the 19th of July, so... Just saying.
Anniversary card,
Yes, of course it is.
Yes, it's all done.
That's
It wasn't a mistake.
That's why you couldn't perform at the party, darn it. Okay,
birthday.
It's a legit excuse.
Listen, before we go, just time for a visit to the red chair. So who have we got? Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What's your name?
My name is Dylan.
Dylan. And where are you from, Dylan?
London.
Okay, let's leave it at that. And local. And what do you do in London, Dylan?
I'm just back from university in America.
Wow, I'm so tempted to do that. But no, I'll let you go. I feel tetchy, and I don't know why, but maybe I'm overtired. But okay, Dylan, go on with your story.
Well, Benedict Cumberbatch and I were actually at the same boarding school. We both went to Harrow, and there are lots of rumours circulating about what he got up to there. So I thought I'd use this...
Do it now.
I've got your back. I've got your back.
You didn't, I had it.
Someone just sat in it now. They were just sitting down.
The waxwork.
All right, who's next?
Hi, Graham.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
What's your name?
Jessica.
Jessica, lovely. And what do you do, Jessica?
Oh, dear, they asked me this earlier. I'm a real estate sustainability consultant.
That's not a great way to open.
No, the people have spoken. I'm so sorry. We're not doing very well. Let's really go for it this time. Okay, who have we got?
Hello.
Hi, I like you immediately. What's your name?
I'm Jess. How are you?
I'm grand. And what do you do, Jess?
I'm a regional fundraising manager for...
Okay, well, don't go on. It could get worse. So, all right, off you go with your story.
So I was 14 on a school trip to an outdoor activity centre.
Can I just stop you there? This is the sort of story we like.
Yeah.
We know there's going to be some nudity or a poo in a bag, something good's going to
You're nearly right.
She's 14. She's 14. She's off you go.
So it's an outdoor activity centre, zip-wise, that kind of thing. It is toilet humour, I'm afraid.
Yay!
Rather, it's about poo. The toilet facilities were in these little wooden huts dotted around this forest. So I went in and I was bursting for the loo.
Of course.
Went to sit down, heard some noise, and I thought, OK, what's that? Turned my head to look down the toilet, which was not in a particularly lovely state, to see a rat swimming in the toilet, staring back up at me. I'm ashamed to say I was so desperate for the toilet that I peed on the rat.
Yay! Even more! Queen of the red chair! Walk! Well done, everyone. If you'd like to join us on the show and have a go at the red chair, you can. can contact us via our website at this very address. Listen, that is it for tonight. Please say a big thank you to my guests tonight, Adam Levine and Maroon 5. Mr. Timothy Spall. Miranda Hart. And Benedict Cumberbatch. Join me next week with top comic Mickey Flanagan, Girls creator Lena Dunham, Oscar-winning stars Anne Hathaway and Matthew McConaughey, plus music from Sia. See ya. See ya. Good night. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.